Salutations, everyone. Driving here on the 101 this time, so it's fun on the 101. Except for it's not fun because there's more traffic, because it's LA at 2:45 in the afternoon. But it's raining outside, as you can clearly see by the sprinkles on my windshield. And I don't like rain. I really don't. If you don't know this about me, I went to college up in the Pacific Northwest, up in Washington State, on the eastern side of the state, so it's not like Seattle rain where it's just like all the time, but it still rained and it snowed, and I came up with a nice saying that snow's nice to visit, not to live in. Definitely. If you've ever had to put chains on your tires for any reason, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I once was driving in the snow on a mountain, going to a ski resort, and I lost control of a car and slammed into the bank of, luckily, because on one side of the road was like a cliff and the other side was like the other side of the mountain. So luckily I went into the side that was the mountain side and did not kill me and my other passengers there. And luckily I didn't damage the car that I was driving because it wasn't mine, it was my friend's car. And just hit like a snowbank, so it just kind of went into the snow, and that's when we decided to put the chains on. That went well enough. It's always fun learning how to put on chains in the snow without knowing how to put on the chains. Luckily it was still light out, it wasn't like dark, it wasn't the worst situation, and then by the time we got onto the chains on and drove down into the ski resort, we didn't need them the entire way. Like, the rest of the road was clear, and then 10 minutes later, after we had driven them out, and the snowplow came and cleared the road. So on the way home it was fine. Another funny story is I was once driving in Washington State, and I hit a deer. Yeah. Luckily I just like clipped its hindquarter, and no damage to my car, and like the deer must have run off because there wasn't just a deer carcass in the middle of the road. But there was like this tuft of deer hair like in between where like the hood and the rest of the car is. So I kept that. It's in a plastic bag in my room because it was fun. It's the time I hit a deer. Anyways, back to rain. LA, people don't know how to drive in the rain. It's ridiculous. They think all hell is broken loose. They don't know how to drive slowly. They don't know how to use windshield wipers. They don't know how to turn their headlights on. Things like that. Why? It's not that hard to slow down and be careful. And a lot of people use horns. Seriously, I've heard more people honking today than most other days in LA. Like, LA, we hear enough honking, but today was especially bad. I don't know why. I think people are grumpy because it's the holidays and it's Friday and people don't like the rain like I don't. But I still wear my sandals in the rain. Anyways, so what do you think about the rain? Question for you, viewers of the internet. What do you think of the rain? Do you like it? Do you hate it? You know, it's fun. I always wanted a bay window in my house so I could like sit on that little pillowed area with a cup of tea, like reading a book, because that was iconic for whatever reason. I don't have a bay window, but maybe one day I'll have a bay window just for that purpose when it rains. Anyways, I got to keep driving, so I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter, Andrew Seeley, and I'll talk to you guys later. Adios.